Hello. If you think about trams, you'll probably picture that they're above ground. And that's true. Sorta. Well, in Zurich there is a small section between Milchbuck and Schwamendingerplatz that is actually underground. But what's the story behind it? Well, this video tells you exactly that. It starts in the 1960s when a lot of European cities were building metros, and Zurich, not wanting to feel left out, also decided that they should build a U-Bahn. The project of 1972 consisted of 3 lines, with line 1 going from Oerlikon via the Zurich main station to the Zurich airport. Like all projects in Switzerland, the people voted for it, and sadly the project was denied with 71% voting against it. It wasn't the first underground project that Zurich had. In 1962, the Tiefbahn Project came, which was to convert the already existing trams into a sort of U-Bahn system. The rolling stock for this would be the BE4-4 Karpfen trams, which 15 were purchased in 1960. However, the public also denied the project, with 63% of the people being against it. But both of these projects had one thing in common, and that is to connect the Kreis of Schwamendingen, which to that point had no tram connection, despite the population skyrocketing in the 1960s. But the people in Schwamendingen were in luck, or maybe they weren't, because in 1970 a new highway project was introduced, the A1L, which was a short stop extension of the A1. And in order to plan ahead, the planners decided to hollow out a space under the highway for the trams, so that in the future trams could maybe use it. And in 1971, a project for a tram extension to Schwamendingen was finally accepted, with 78% of the people accepting it. And in 1980, the construction of the infrastructure in the tunnel began, with then 2 branches heading to Hirschwiesenstrasse and Bahnhof Steppach in Schwamendingen. And then on the 1st of February 1986, the tunnel was opened. The tunnel itself is 2.2 kilometers long, or 1.3 miles long. The tunnel has 3 stations, Tierspital, Waldgarten and Schörlistrasse. The latter was renamed to Ueberlandpark in 2023. The tunnel has a lot of special features, one of which is that the trams are driving on the left-hand side instead of on the right-hand side like they would usually do. The platforms are also 138 meters long, which is almost 3 times the size of the normal platform length. They are also 6 meters wide, and they are island platforms which are based on the U-Bahn plans. That's also why the trams are driving on the left-hand side, because the door would be on the wrong side of the tram. To make sure that the trams can cross the path safely, at Milchbuck there is a flyover with a tunnel, while the other trams go over the top. While on the Schwamendingen side it's just a crossing. There are signals to prevent the trams trying to use the crossing at the same time, but that still doesn't mean that there hasn't been any accidents yet. The tunnel is equipped with the signaling system ZST90 to prevent the trams that are going at 60 km an hour to crashing into each other. Between March 2011 and October 2012, the tunnel was given a facelift to make the stations not look like they came straight out of Soviet Russia. And the blue lighting is quite iconic now. The new escalators in the station are bidirectional, and the new hallways are now much brighter. The station entrances have also been given a new look. The area around the tunnel portal in Milchbuck has also changed dramatically between 1975 and 1990. Also worth mentioning is the Einhausung Schwamendingen project. This project was made to cover up the highway and add a green space on top. It was also done to make the highway less of a barrier in the community. It was also the reason why Schörlistrasse was renamed to Ueberlandpark in 2023. And that was the history of the tram tunnel in Zurich. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. And have a nice day.